back to Doki Literature Club. Last time we started off this game, and we're just getting introduction to all the characters in the game: Yuri, Sayori, Natsuki, and Manoka. I have decided which girl we're going to try and connect with first, and that's gonna be Yuri. I just think she has the best character design, so we're gonna go with that first. Okay. Alright. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite. I have a guide here on how to do the best poem for Yuri. Give me a second. What? Oh, whirlwind. Unstable. The music, man. Boom, 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 boom. Yo, the music's a vibe. No. 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 Oh, what the? What? That's because the music in this game, this is a really good soundtrack. Just having a look at the words, I wouldn't want to use lust. I don't know what this poem's about to be about. Anxiety. Dream. Oh, the music. I'm all about music when it comes to games. We're about to make the best poem for her. Desire. She can dance. Faster. Graveyard. Climax. Milk. The music. I'm gonna have to add this to my sound. I can play this if this is on, because this is such a good soundtrack. Breathe. Suicide. Oh, what? Not suicide. Crimson. And one last word. Horror. Oh, wait, one more. Massacre. Oh. Yeah, we got the achievement. Perfect Yuri. Right, a perfect poem for Yuri. Hi again, Draco. Monica, right. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Electric Club. Yeah, give me a second, just... There we go. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Draco. I hope this isn't too overwhelming with a commitment for you. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Say, you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big amount for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. But Natsuki finds herself stuck saying Monica manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in Jersey. Don't worry, guys. Draco always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Draco can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, you're even brought you something nice, something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Hey, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori... Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What did I do? Hey, I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting it in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I will make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, I'll hear. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked it. I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Yeah, well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, oh, wait a second, I'm just gonna add in. There we go. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in her closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I'd feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. This is maybe their uncle. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading it a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious to here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Fair. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well... Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Draco? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they are made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Fair enough. When I'm listening to music, I kind of lose my attention span. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Huh? That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to yours.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I should understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. It may be a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you're really apologizing. You really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against yours, hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Trying to close our own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way. So instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Oh! This is... Oh, okay. Damn. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we are huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. And she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Hey.
To turn the page?
Yeah, sorry. I think I got distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn to the next page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished with the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it float over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly fit, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But, Draco, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I figured about time we shared today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales, spared from her finishing her thought.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine.
Yuri raises her hand for the book, causing it to close on top of my phone. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a present either way.
In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first two chapters in your own time.
Alright. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull up their poem. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well. Sure. Reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Wait. Wait. The soundtrack. This is where that soundtrack's from. I never knew where this song was from. Oh my goodness, I've heard this song so much. I did have not noticed where that tune was from. Because we're ready for Yuri, who should I show my poem to? Sayori. She's my good friend after all.
This is a good poem, Draco. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right, but that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you would do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy to just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break any promise.
See? It's like I said before, Draco. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Hey! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
I'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Makes me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. Listen to this version of the track. I want breakfast. The music. Oh my. I heard the soundtrack so much I never knew it was from this game. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No?
Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I was gonna do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made excellent joke, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show next? I'll do Monica. Hi, Draco. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good. Glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Drake. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hadn't before. Great job, Draco. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what? You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Yuri, who likes using simple and direct words to describe how to send it, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked him. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I just see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. No. Anyway, do you want to read my poem down? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A nosy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole with infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you could call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of stuff has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What is the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a lot. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another thing about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
We have 2 people left. Oh, I'm so glad I picked Mon.
Draco, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What?
Harsh? What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put some effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about.
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. I'll teach you their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid.
That was the music! Oh my god. I didn't realize it changed depending on the person. Eagles can climb. No, eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. I respect.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I just had to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. And it helped bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did? I guess more went into more than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I just remember that last one. I don't care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Now we have the last person, Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
Yeah, what was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covered her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's gonna hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Yes, I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes her breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've read a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri says nothing, then looks at my phone again.
Well, I know that. I just meant...
She has off unable to rhythmic stream. She just felt along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more further.
Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the temperament, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressions are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for.
I am about to
There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even in some of them. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking to people like that. Sorry.
That's fine. I'm sure viewers apologizing to yourself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do.
I just share my thought and it. Yuri smiles dreamlike as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickens. I flicken back. I apologize.
I'm sorry I have such a bad.
What? I wasn't gonna do that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I also don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it, I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Oh, she's into ghosts? This is even better.
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Draco.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feels, and they usually do more than tell a simple story, paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in our last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and so to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Huh? It's nothing really. You're interested to do so.
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to do my best for you, Draco.
Oh, you too. Oh, I guess it's everyone. Cons around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they're just being nice. There's no way my poems instead of today. It's a literature club after all. So, I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting, my eyes landing on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As if they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Hey, you mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to do? Well, I do have a few suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Draco did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate effort, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Draco liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member here. Hey, that's not what you're just jealous that Draco appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No, if I was full of myself, I would have to make everyone I just over it. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one who's. Excuse me. But I wasn't the one who's. I'm not gonna say that. As soon as Draco started showing, like, what? That's a good. That's a little. That doesn't involve me. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both goes towards you. And then just Noah starts standing up. Draco, she's trying to make me look so bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poem all complicated for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Draco. What? There's a reason. There's a reason we have so many deep intrusive thoughts in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effective. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary to yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Draco? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think my writing. I know I'm gonna probably regret this, but I'm gonna have to go with. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what I meant to happen at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, eh? Your shoes are turned right. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... Here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think it's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? I understand that. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps the mind. She doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. Let's look at all your faces right now. Morning. As you touch your own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in trash. That's the key. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. The person sitting there just insane. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How can anyone not have been gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Draco. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. I'm nothing that you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, hey, I think you did. Natsuki say, I never mind that. I'm gonna listen to you. Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just right for the How do you all feel about Shimpon? It was a lot of fun. I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn more about the kind of poems I want. Like, with any luck, that means I can
at least do a better job in pressing those I want to impress. I know to myself.
Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. But Yuri, it really has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Wait, what do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I suppose they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Yeah, Draco. It's nice that I get to spend time in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun.
Sorry, it still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with one is nice, but just really just not there. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat her on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay, yeah, let's do this.
Is there another? Okay. Wow, another poem. We're gonna overwrite that save. Oh. Main menu. Everyone, that is gonna be it for today's episode of Doki Literature Club. We wrote a poem, and for Yuri, we're gonna try and get closer to Yuri. We'll see how this game progresses, and we seem to be writing another poem. That might be what this game is just about, like, you just write more poems, I don't know. And get closer to which girl you want to get closer with. But yeah, if you all enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. If you want to see more, make sure to hit that notification bell next to my name. Yeah, there might be more episodes coming. We'll see how it goes. I shall see you all in the next one. This has been Draco Plays Doki Literature Club. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.